I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother?
Ready for Tank? Ryan's ready for Tank?
No. Oscar, my little boy.
Tank is a beast.
I'm gonna walk you to the deep waters and I'm gonna drown.
And that's the way I'm headed. I'm on that road. I want to be that guy, that all around the boy. I don't care about who got more belts or just put them in front of me. I beat them. When it's time to fight, just put them in front of me. I don't care who it is. It could be just put them in front of me.
You and Moses, what happens, Tank?
I'm whooping that ass. Tell him come see me.
How about you and Isaac Cruz?
I ain't got time. Tell him hold the belts. I'll whoop his ass for free.
Easy work.
No, not for free, but not for the damn belts.
Haney said, quote, "If you don't care to go and make the big fights happen, what's the point of even leaving your current situation? Might as well stay there and be loyal to Floyd." What do you think about that?
He's an email champ. He's an email champ. He's fighting because somebody mailed him the belt. Did that ever happen in boxing before? And he's talking crazy. And he still got come on. So if you win, you said all that. If you win, I'm not out my contract. Let's make the fight happen. Since you was wanting to talk crazy, let's do that. I want to fight you if you win, Devin Haney.
Very well. The gate did very well. I proved that I'm a draw in the sport of boxing. I proved that the people want to see me. They come out, they support, and me and Tank is a massive fight, and it's gonna happen sooner than later.
Like, I don't even talk about I caught him in the sparring match and Adrian jumped in the ring and no, it's over. I was just about to fight.
It's your boy DC Boxing TV here with another video, and I just want to come and give you guys a quick update on the channel. We've been growing at a fast rate. I'd like to congratulate you guys. Now officially got me to 1,460 subscribers, so I appreciate you guys staying down with the channel. And today I want to get back on my favorite, the GOAT, Gervonta Tank Davis of the lightweight division. Of course, you guys know Gervonta Tank Davis has held multiple world championships in the 3 weight classes, including the WBA since 2019, the IBF super featherweight title in 2017, the WBA super featherweight titles twice between the years of 2018 and 2021, if I'm not mistaken, and the super featherweight lightweight title in 2021. He's 28. It's a lot of options he has on his table. There's a lot of things he can do as a champion right now. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Of course, you guys know Gervonta Tank Davis is going through a situation where he's having to take a knee. I hate to say it, and it's in the conditions that is in, but he's having to do what he has to do legally to make sure he can come back out and make sure he pays his debt to society. I hate it for him, but we're not gonna sleep on him. We're not gonna keep you guys waiting with these videos. We're gonna keep the press coming, and we're gonna keep the ideas coming. We're gonna keep everything rolling with the channel. We're not gonna give no hiccups. I got a lot more videos coming, but I've been making sure I do my finishings and my touches on it. There's been a lot going on from where I'm from, but I'm back now, and I just want to bring you guys another update on the real reason why I feel like Gervonta Tank Davis will become the best of this generation. Well, I guess you guys know by now, Gervonta Tank Davis has fought Ryan Garcia, which brought him to be 29-0. So there's a lot of options he has on his table. A lot of people are somewhat calling him out. I don't know if it's just because he's not on the scene, but you have people like the likes of Shakur Stevenson. He don't mind. Devin Haney, I don't quite understand or know if his energy is still how it was in the past. Let the video play.
Me and Tank is a massive fight, and it's gonna happen sooner than later.
Also, he can go towards Vasily Lomachenko, but I feel as if why go towards that fight when we already kind of seen, you know, what happened between him and Devin Haney, I don't think it's gonna be no similar or no different than what went on with Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko. But as far as Gervonta Tank Davis, I don't think it's gonna even go the stretch. But back to the fighters who I feel like he should face next once he gets out. Pitbull Cruz, definitely. I feel like Pitbull Cruz is definitely the fight that's next for Gervonta Tank Davis. And the reason I say that, because, you know, there was a lot of criticism on that fight. People felt like, you know, with Gervonta fighting a fighter that was a similar height or a similar weight, it was a little bit more challenging. But if you paid attention to that fight, you know, Gervonta had that fight won by a mile. You know, a lot of people say, well, they seen it the other way around. But I just want to let you guys know, how do you guys think it would have went if we had a healthy Gervonta Tank Davis in that ring against Pitbull Cruz? He was already doing exactly what he wanted to do during that fight. I don't think it's gonna go no different than it would have went the last time. So I'm not too eager to see that fight, but I know that fight makes sense. I know that fight should be next. I don't feel like he should come straight out trying to fight the faces of Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, simply because, you know, he has to get back in his zone. He has to get back to, I guess, trying to understand the things that he done in the past, and, you know, understand moving forward he cannot go back. You know, we cannot have these same problems coming up. You know, we're trying to grow the sport of boxing, you know, so we can't hold that against him. But I just think it's kind of weird how a lot of these fighters are, you know, jumping to conclusions on how they could beat him, especially Timo. I really want Gervonta to fight Teofimo Lopez once he gets out. But, you know, why prove a point when we already know the answer, right? As far as Devin Haney, what's up? Gervonta Tank Davis take the belts, then what though? You know, you have everybody, hey, I want to fight Tank, I want to Tank. So, you know, I feel like as if he fight Devin Haney, he should just fight him, you know. If he do get the belts, you know, get him. If it makes sense, it makes sense. But, man, come on now. Gervonta Tank Davis, he fights at 135 pounds for a reason. I can see why. I could see if he was like 5'8", you know, 5'9", you know, somewhat 5'10" maybe. But the guy is almost 5'5", not even, maybe 5'6", going on 5'7", you know. So I can understand why he fights at the weight class he fights at. 140 pounds isn't too much of a difference, but I guess it could make a difference. But I don't think those guys want to see him at 140 pounds. They already can't stop him at 135 pounds. And, you know, like they say, Devin Haney, you know, my job is to come in and make the weight, and that's it. So, you know, you gotta take your words with a grain of salt and understand that everything that you say can be held against you when it comes to what you say when a camera is in your face. So yeah, I feel like Gervonta should just come out, let it be known that he wants Pitbull next. You know, if that fight makes sense, go for it. If Shakur Stevenson wants to, you know, put his own on the line, go for it. Teofimo, you want to put your own on the line, go for it. I mean, you had one. Devin, WBA, undisputed, right? Go for it. I don't think Top Rank is trying to let go of those belts. I'm sanctioning bodies. They ain't trying to. So I don't see those fights happening no time soon. I'ma just keep it real with my fans. I'm gonna keep it real with the subscribers that follow me and follow the channel. I want to let you guys know, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Gervonta Tank Davis, I do not see them facing each other no time soon. It has to make sense. Me personally, I feel like it has to make sense. You know, I don't feel like neither of those guys are ducking no one. You know, I feel like Shakur needs to, you know, push the gas a little bit more, see exactly where he can go towards. But we understand that time is not on no one side. But we seen what older Floyd Mayweather could do. Not trying to say Gervonta Tank Davis is Floyd, but I kind of see certain similar traits that Gervonta Tank Davis does that kind of give me that excitement and that rush like how Floyd did. And if you're a real boxing fan, you can definitely identify what I'm talking about. Not even just the knockout. It's just seeing him in action and actually, man, like looking unstoppable at what he does. So at lightweight, at super feather lightweight, light welterweight, I don't see none of those guys beating Gervonta Tank Davis. He's just too much for those guys. Ryan Garcia, he put up a good fight. He came in there willing to put it on the line, but you know, he came up short. And I don't think it'd be no different if Gervonta was to get the second go round with Isaac Cruz. We all know that Isaac Cruz is a great boxer, you know, a Mexican professional boxer to be exact. As of November 2021, Cruz is ranked as the world's 6th best active lightweight by the traditional boxing ranking board. So, you know, shouts out to Pitbull Cruz. You know, he's 25 years of age, and he's also I think if I'm not mistaken, he's like 5'5", height of 5'4". That's a stretch. I don't, you know, because it's kind of different once they kind of lace up, put the shoes on. So yeah, man, I can see that fight kind of making sense. You know, Pitbull was last September 4th, 2022. He went up against another world boxing lightweight silver title holder, and he looked it pretty good. And the only world title fight Cruz has had was against Gervonta Tank Davis, which he lost by unanimous decision. So you know, if they feel like that fight makes sense, you know, make it happen. I don't give him the stretch. You know, his only defeat came from Gervonta Tank Davis, which is pretty good. But you know, we heard what Tank had to say. He told him, you know, he didn't think it was a reason for a rematch, you know, but a lot of people feel kind of different. They feel like you should definitely get the rematch with Isaac Cruz. You know, he keeps calling you out, you know, and I feel like Isaac Cruz is I think trying to prove something here. But if he gets in the ring and he loses for the second time or the third time, it doesn't matter. You know, Tank over everybody. Devin Haney, we definitely can get it on. You know, it is what it is. History is there. As far as Shakur Stevenson, you already know what's going on since we were shorties. So, you know, think about it and put 2 and 2 together and ask yourself, are you really ready for that fight? Because I don't think you are. You think you are. You think you bad. Gervonta can show you who bad. But, you know, Devin Haney is right there, open arms. You know, he's willing to take on some of the toughest fights. He's willing to take on some of the biggest names. And, you know, he has the belts. So it doesn't make sense for him to have to call fighters out. But at the same time, he's also not the face of boxing. You know, we all know who the face of boxing is, and that's Gervonta Tank Davis. And, you know, the proof is in the pudding. And, you know, like Floyd said, man, it ain't never really been about the belts. Forget a belt. So that's the wave Gervonta is on. And I don't fault him for that. Do what you got to do. Not everybody needs to be like Gervonta. You know, be different. You know, everybody don't have to be in the situation where they feel as if they don't want the belts. What happened to these people wanting to be champions once upon a time? You know, if you think about it, I feel like you guys are riding a wave, as in the boxing community, the fighters, because I mean, we heard Ryan Garcia say it back in the day, but at the same time, we have been heard Gervonta Tank Davis saying these things numerous times, back to back, letting it be known he never really cared about a title. It was bigger than the title. So you know, you guys can run it. You know, of course, you guys know, like I said, Tank Davis is taking a knee right now. You guys can't, he can't defend himself, but we can, by bringing you guys the footage, the action, you know, and dropping some of our thoughts and our facts on how we feel Gervonta Tank Davis should step and how he should move once he gets out of there. You know, there's gonna be a lot of things that he can do, like I said, but I already know once he gets back in his situation, he wants to get closer to his kids, probably get closer to, you know, if his situation is going kind of good, you know, get back close with that and make some positive things happen, you know. And hopefully he comes out with the attitude like Floyd Mayweather had when he faced Miguel Cotto. So, Isaac Cruz, we hear you, we see you. If that's really what you want next, step up, be the next to get knocked out. Teofimo Lopez, if you want it next, step up, be the next to get knocked out. Who else? Shakur, step up, be the next to get knocked out, and so forth. But until the next time, I just want to let you guys know everything gonna be all right. We just got a couple of more days, and then your boy is back, you know? Later on, we got the Earl Spence versus T-Bud coming July 29th, you know? I already got my video kind of situated, you know, I'm ready to drop it, but a few touches, you know, I want to put on it. I don't want to get any copyright strikes, because I want to make sure I can keep these videos up for you guys. I know you guys have things going on, so I want to make sure you guys can get the best quality videos when you're watching, and as well as get the best quality when you're listening. So I want to appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Again, I would like you guys to like, subscribe, and yeah, man, keep helping the channel grow. We're only gonna get bigger from here. Let's get it to 2,000, and let's keep the channel growing. It's your boy DC Boxing TV. Until the next time, we are out. Into the next round.
God, I said listen to me. This is my time. You understand me? It don't matter what you tried to do. You couldn't destroy me. I'm still standing. I'm still strong.
Once I get them guys out of there, I'm gone.
And I always will be.